and welcome to my channel, or welcome back. My name is Caroline, and today I have a weekly budget with me. This is my second week of December, so we're just gonna jump right into it. I have just gotten off of a 13-hour shift working as a registered nurse, and I am night shift, so if you hear any pauses or any I apologize. It's just the brain fog kicking in. But this is my first time working with this budgeting sheet, and we are going to say my income is going to be $1,000 that we are working with this week. Let's see. $1,000 we're gonna put right down there, and I'm just gonna mark this out. So we're gonna jump right into our bills. Our first bill that we are going to plan to stuff is our mortgage. And what we are going to do, our actual is $600. However, this week we are going to do $300. Our next bill is insurance. And what we're gonna do is our actual is $60, but I am planning to stuff $30 this week. Our next bill is our pest control. We used to have these earwigs during the winter, and ever since that we got our adaptive pest control and do it monthly, we have not seen pretty much a single bug at all. And what we have to pay is $65 a month. But for this week, we are going to stuff $15. All right, and our next bill is for Disney Plus to be specific. That a month is $12, but this week we are going to be stuffing $5. Apple Music is next. And what we are going to stuff is $5, and our monthly total is $12. For our Kindle, I'm trying to move away from paperback books and hardcovers because they're very expensive, and my fiance got me a Kindle and I absolutely love it. But my monthly subscription for that is $12, but this week we will be stuffing $5. Let's see, what is next? Our gym membership. Our gym membership is $10 that we're going to be stuffing, and our monthly is $25. Oh, that's a crazy looking 5, ain't it? That's kind of better. Let's go ahead and redo that whole thing. 25. All right. And then we're going to move on over to our expenses. Let's just do December 2025. And then we'll put a 2 for week 2. So let's switch up the color. We're gonna do blue for our expenses. And I'm specifically doing expenses for my wallet and Christmas. So Christmas is a big thing for us. So I need to start doing some of that shopping, and that shopping is gonna be online. So I might keep that money in the bank, and well, no, I'll just go ahead and add it to my cash stuffing. But for our wallet, our gas is going to be $30. Our grocery is $40. We're gonna budget. Now sheets You might be thinking, oh, that's a gas station. That's going to be part of her gas. Unfortunately, the only thing open at night near my work is the gas station, the 24-hour gas station. And like I said, I am night shift, so there's nothing better than a Sheetz milkshake at, 4 in the morning, 3 in the morning, or just whenever you're having one of those rush shifts. So I usually go to Sheetz maybe 3 times a week. But I'm just gonna budget $40, and I usually buy one of my coworkers something every time that we go. And I'm gonna put work down as $10. I usually get a Diet Coke every shift as well. That equals out about $10 a week. And then we are going to do restaurants. How you spell restaurants? Oh, that should be good. We're gonna budget $50. iPad, tell me how to spell restaurants. Thank you. That looks good. We're gonna also go ahead and total what this is gonna look like for my wallet. So $30 plus 40 plus 40 plus 10 plus 50. So our grand total is $170. And while we're at it, let's go ahead and total up our budget side for this week. 300 plus 30 plus 15 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 10. That is $370. So let's go ahead and add, let's go back to that lavender color. $370. All right, looks good. So our next spot is debt. I actually do not have any debt. I have been debt free for a year now. A lot of that comes from picking up a lot of overtime, doing sign-on bonuses, and I'm very blessed. I really budgeted my money, and I used to do the Every Dollar app, and that really helped me to get debt free. I watched a lot of Dave Ramsey, and that sparked a lot of my interest in, budgeting and savings. All right, so what we're gonna do next is we are going to actually jump into our sinking funds. So we are going to do our category. We can go ahead and do Christmas. And Christmas unfortunately does not have anything in it right now, but we will be adding $200 this week to equal, guess what? $200. I got a couple of things to buy for my fiance, my brother, his girlfriend. I've already done and completed my mom. She's easy to shop for. She likes everything I like, so that's easy. And then next we are going to do emergency. And emergency, I have actually quite a bit in my emergency fund, and I don't really want to disclose that quite yet because I'm still figuring out what I want to do with my emergency fund. So I am going to add $100 to that. And one thing about me is I took algebra in 8th grade, and what I do remember, x plus 100 equals 100x. So that's just what I'm gonna do. I'm doing that as like a marker for my savings. Next we have our Sam's Club, and I don't have anything in there, so I'm going to be adding $25, and that will be $25. Next, we are going to go, and I'm actually going to do wedding in a different color as well. Let's go ahead and do that. I'm just going to mark through this. Let's take a look and see what we have in our venue, in our binder real quick. So when it comes to venue, I already have a third of that paid. And that next third payment is due in March of this year. So I kind of want to start beefing this up a little bit. Let's just see what we have in here right now. Looks like we just have our $100 bill. So I'm going to go ahead and add $100 to, I'm going to go ahead and add $100. Venue. We have 100. We're adding 100. And we will have $200. That is good. We'll keep beefing that up the more and more that we work with that. And next we do have flowers. And let's take a look and see what we have in flowers. House, binders, venue, and flowers. It looks like in flowers we have $40. So what we're gonna do is we can add, so we have $40. Let's go ahead, let's add just $10 and just make that $50. That should be good for right now. My camera cut out just for a minute. What I added while it was down is photography. It had 10 at the beginning in our folder, in our binder, and I'm gonna add 25 this week for it to equal $35. So let's see, I'm going to add up this row, keep adding, I don't know what happens. So 200 plus 100 plus 25 plus 100 plus 10 plus 25. That equals our total. It's approximately $460. So what we'll do is we will start with our $1,000 that we have as our income for this week, and we will subtract everything that we have for our bills, sinking funds, and wallet. So we're going to start with $1,000, subtract our $460, and then we're going to go back over to our weekly budget and subtract $370. And then looks like $170, and we did it right! Yay! I'm cheering because we got to our 0, which equals out to be perfect for our 0 base budget. I am really excited. I am very happy that I did this right, especially after how long I worked today. And thank you to my fiance for letting me use his phone as a calculator. I do have one that is on the way and a couple more binders that we are going to add in the next couple of weeks to month, which I'm really excited for. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. On Tuesday and Thursday, I'm going to have cash stuffings that reflect everything that we did for this week. This weekly budget. So I hope that you guys subscribe and stay tuned for the cash stuffings. And I really appreciate everybody who has shown love, shown their support in the comments, liking videos, sharing, messaging me. I really appreciate everything. and I never take it for granted. Shout out to my family, to my fiance, mom, dad, brother. Thank you guys for supporting me, and I will catch you guys on Tuesday for our next video. Bye!